Man, you almost forget how many skeet meth freaks we have in Spokane when you look at how beautiful this park is.
Yeah, it really is beautiful.
All right, you ready to do a podcast?
Well, I see you push the little red light.
Yeah, man, I'm Angus and this is Dave.
Yeah, I'm Dave and he's Angus, and this is the Dave and Angus Show.
Yeah, and as you guys know, we're going to go to all 50 states.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, even Delaware, so quit asking us about that. We will eventually go to Delaware.
Yeah, we're looking forward to
But
it.
today we thought we'd give you a little tour of our city.
Yeah, we love Spokane, Washington.
Well, sometimes they call it the Lilac City.
Well, it's called the Lilac City.
Right, but I think most people in America know it as the city Angus Blackburn Jr. lives in.
Angus, how many people do you think listen to this show?
Like in America or on Earth?
Right, well, we're going to show you guys the landmarks of Spokane.
In our producer's infinite wisdom, we're going to save the very best attraction for first.
What are you talking about?
This is the very best part of Spokane, dude.
Riverfront Park is very beautiful.
I'm not talking about Riverfront Park, Dave. It is beautiful, yes, Dave, but I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. We're looking at it.
You're a child.
That doesn't take away from the fact that this is the icon of Spokane.
Angus, it's just a statue.
Oh, that's bullshit, and you know it.
Right, it also collects garbage.
So it's not just a statue, it's the suction fucking goat, Dave.
Yeah, this is the suction goat.
It's one of the top 7 reasons to visit the Northwest, Dave.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, it's pretty cool.
And why 7?
And Angus enumerates precisely the numericals that he intends, Dave.
Yeah, remember every time you use my name, some poor college kid is drinking a fucking beer because of you.
That's correct. I wonder if there's something for David.
Yeah, only my mom calls me David.
I call you David all the time.
And an asshole I don't like.
Oh, but David.
All right, do you want to show him how the suction goat works, and then we can get into the show?
This is the fucking highlight of the show. I can't believe we're putting this at the beginning here, man.
It's just a statue of a goat.
Just a statue of a goat. Get the fuck out of this town.
But you push a button, its little mouth fucking starts sucking, and you put garbage in its mouth, and then it stops sucking, and then you walk away.
There's hardly a sufficient summation of the powers of the suction goat. You
saved a bunch of brain cells there when you chose to say you and not Dave. Well done.
Fuck you, Dave.
Shit, we both said it there, so somebody's dead.
Whatever. I brought garbage from home just to feed the suction goat, which I don't think is probably what they intended with this thing, but I brought garbage into the park to distribute it here.
That's not good.
This is for educational purposes for you listeners. I want to show you a little bit of Spokane pride. This is Spokane pride right here. You don't fuck with the suction goat.
I mean, I don't really know how you would fuck with the suction goat.
Well, it is a giant piece of metal, you're right.
Are you going to hit the button or what?
And Angus fucking activates the suction goat precisely what it means to, Dave.
Right, well, keep your cursing down. There's a bunch of kids around here.
Whatever, here we go. Boom. Here we go. Yeah, all right, here. Check out that suction goat. Well, you can't probably see him, but you can hear him. I'm going to feed him, yeah. He fucking ate my fucking little bottle. Yeah, eat that shit, little fucker. Yeah. You see that shit?
It's Dave and Angus. It's Dave and Angus. It's Dave and Angus. Listen there, Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
All right, so we're still in Riverfront Park, and I had to bring you guys to the thing that kind of makes Spokane, Spokane.
I thought that was the suction goat.
That's what makes Spokane, Spokane for the people of Spokane, is suction goat.
I don't know about that.
Don't worry, I'll know it for you.
God damn it.
But this giant fucking dick in the sky that we're about to show you, well, you can't see it, but we're standing in front of it.
It's a clock tower.
You can't have a city of any kind of size without a New World Order Illuminati obelisk to the sky gods or whatever.
I guess it is kind of an obelisk.
Oh, walk with me, sheeple. There is much to learn.
Now, go fuck yourself, Angus.
Right, well, you go to any big city, man, and they got an obelisk somewhere in the middle of their most important things. They're just a giant dick in the sky.
Giant dick in the sky.
It's a symbol that the scum used to let everybody know that the scum are there.
An obelisk.
And also Applebee's.
You're ridiculous. This is an amazing place. They actually have a lot of music festivals here.
The Illuminati New World Order love having musical festivals underneath their concrete dicks.
Now, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about the scum, Dave.
Yeah, this clock tower used to be a part of a big railroad station. That's the only piece that's still standing.
That's just Illuminati propaganda, Dave.
No, I've seen pictures of it.
Photoshop, Dave.
Stop saying my name after every fucking sentence.
Whatever. Dear listeners, there's the fucking obelisk. You decide for yourself.
Yeah, right.
Do you know why an obelisk is so important to the Illuminati scum?
Because it looks like a penis.
Besides that,
I don't.
It's because no matter where you stand, it always casts a shadow. So the Illuminati covers you no matter where you go in the park.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's the only shape that casts a shadow no matter where you are, man. Like, no matter where the sun is, it casts a shadow. It's got a shadow everywhere.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, but it does, though.
No, just look for your fucking self. Use your eyeballs. Look.
Well, that's one of them light shadows. That's a light casting of a shadow. It's not like a dark shadow like what we're in.
You're just wrong, and you just listen to some dumbass on some dumb website.
But that's not probably how things are.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
Whatever, let's go show them the big red wagon.
Yeah, sounds good.
So this is a big fucking red wagon.
Yep. It says Radio Flyer on the side.
Yeah, just like the normal size ones, but you know.
It's bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah, looks cool.
I mean, it'd be cooler if it was a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex or something, but you know.
I remember when you petitioned Riverfront Park to have a big statue of Dimebag Darrell put in the park.
Or a dinosaur that breathed fire, a.k.a. a dragon.
I don't think those are the same things.
I mean, a dinosaur and a dragon?
Yeah, dragons are mythical creatures, probably based on the bones of finding dinosaurs, maybe, I don't know, but whatever.
All right.
And dinosaurs are like 1,000 different things.
Well, 1,000 different things are faced, David.
Right.
And I'll be happy about it.
Okay.
It'll be my genuine pleasure.
Right.
I remember talking to those guys at the Riverfront Parks. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be in this park, actually.
Yikes.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed this, Dave, but the population density of bitch-ass squirrels is very high here.
Oh, God.
Spokane's got a lot of little bitch-ass squirrels. I mean, there's some nice squirrels.
Will you knock it off?
I will not. Look at that squirrel, for example. Look at him. Flicking his little fucking tail like a dick. Look at him. He's cocky as shit, man, because he's up there and he knows we're not going to crawl up there and get him.
What is it that you want to say to that squirrel? I mean, what the fuck? Why would you crawl up there and get him in the first place?
Because he's a fucking... Look at him.
How drunk are you?
Well, I started drinking early last night and I haven't slept yet.
Right, okay.
Yeah, well, by the way, what the fuck are all these things throughout the park? Were these here before?
Yeah, well, they're new. They're called ice skating ribbons.
What the fuck would we have ice skating things in Spokane?
I really don't know.
Who paid for this? Did the taxpayer pay for fucking ice skating?
I don't know that either.
Well, this is our park, right? So that we paid for this in some way.
That's probably true.
Well, I'm paying for it now because I got to look at it and I got to think about why I would have a skate fucking... I can understand if this was skateboarding.
Right.
If there was a skating park that would be used by people all the time in Riverfront Park, that makes sense. Put a skate park right over there.
Sure.
Plenty of space for it. But fucking... Who the fuck ice skates in this 21st century, man?
Well, we don't even have a lot of weather for ice skating.
That's a red flag for you. That tells you the Illuminati scum are here, because they know something we don't know. That's number one. They know that this is going to freeze or some shit. We're all fucked, man, but they're going to be ice skating around our park being like, we knew it was coming.
Yikes.
And B, this is them slapping us in the face, man. This is them saying, like, we don't give a shit what you like. This is what we like. We like skating. I think that they built a whole arena or some shit, like the convention center for ice skating. It's like, who the fuck ice skates?
Figure skating.
It was for figure skating. That's what it was. It's like hopefully one day we'll have the figure skating championships here.
Well,
it's like, who the fuck even knows when that is?
Well, I do not know when that is.
Well, you know who does know?
Ice skating fans.
That's not a real thing, Dave. The people who know about the ice skating championships are the scum. The Illuminati, New World Order.
Right. Okay. Angus. I get it.
You say you get it, Dave, but you never seem to actually get it.
Well, I think you're ridiculous and a credulous nutneck, but you don't seem to get that.
Sleepy sheep will like their dreams, man. You stay where you want to be, man. When you're ready, you come see an Angus.
Oh, my God.
All right, we are at the Outlaw BBQ here in the Spokane Valley.
This is one of my very favorite places to eat.
I hope they do a food challenge here one day so I can smash it.
I haven't seen you beat one food challenge yet.
Didn't I eat the world record of sheep testicles in Colorado?
No, there were sheep dicks in there, too.
That's right. God damn it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up while we're in this delicious restaurant. That kind of makes things weird.
Well, you are a weird guy, David.
I'm definitely the weird one, yes.
You are, Dave. You play bass.
Right.
You like chips so much that they send you chips in the mail.
They do.
And then, you know... You like dogs so little much.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, but I'm not allowed to have more than one of these, and I can't have a double.
Yeah, they know you're pretty good here. They see you coming.
Well, I'm a musical, so I usually play bars. So, you know, I'm coming here for dinner, though.
Right, when you order the nachos here, they are something else. They're something different. You've never seen nachos like this, and they come out on a tray like the size of your fucking table.
Yeah, but it's their barbecue sauces here, man. They're just freaking what?
Right, so why don't we tell them a little bit about Spokane?
Well, there's about 17 million people that live in Spokane.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, 16.875, but I rounded up.
No, it's more like 230,000.
Well, that's quite a bit different from 17 million, Dave.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Well, how do you know your number's accurate and mine's not the best?
Well, because Spokane, Washington isn't the largest city in the United States, and if 17 million people lived here, that's what we would be, the largest city in the United States.
Yeah, we're not that. We've been to bigger cities.
So how many people did you think lived in, say, Dallas? Like a billion?
It's not a billion, is it?
We talked about it, for Christ's sake. We even shared the numbers of how many people lived there.
Yeah, I pay attention sometimes.
Give me that. You're cut off.
Oh.
Stop trying to push me in the fucking river. I see the lights on.
We're doing a Skatcast float down the river, and we thought we'd show you guys what the fuck's up here.
Angus, that's not a video camera. That's an audio recorder.
The audience can see that, Dave.
No, stop saying my
guy.
Stop saying my fucking name all the time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but several of the office members are floating with us.
Yeah, that Gunner Halifax prick is down there.
Zach, our producer, his furry ass is somewhere. He's right there.
Did you see the size of those muscles on Wandamere? What are those muscles called that make your knot neck happen?
I believe those are the trapezoids, but I could be wrong.
Whatever, Mr. Crackerberry.
Yeah, that's my dad's name. name, and he's a teacher, and I hate that name. So please don't call me that.
Whatever, bitch. We're floating the Spokane River, in case you can't tell. Did we say that? I think we just started shitting on stuff.
No, you said we were doing the company float. I think they figured it out.
Hey, you know what sucks about this float this time?
What's that?
Yeah, that Tim the Dumb is here.
He does make it a lot worse, yeah. But mainly because he out-Anguses Angus. That's the problem.
What the fuck are you talking about?
While you do a copious amount of unintelligent and inconsiderate things.
I appreciate that.
Enough to where you're banned from a few states now.
I like to say excommunicated.
Well, that wouldn't be accurate, but you can say it if you want.
And Angus
is a fuckwad when he wants to fuckwad, I know.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, but Tim is just a whole nother level of fucking, what the fuck?
Yeah, he elicits multiple F-bombs per sentence for me as well, Dave.
Right, well, every time we mention him online, you end up getting us kicked off or getting us a strike on our Facebook page.
Yeah, people think we're bullying Tim, but Tim is the bully.
Yeah, Tim lives to bully.
Yeah, I have my issues with squirrels and chitrons and, most of the staff.
Yep, you see when you say it out loud like that?
Shut up, Dave. Tim is purposely floating right now to find a squirrel so he can throw like a rock at it or something. Tim is that guy. Tim throws rocks at squirrels. No. And Angus doesn't throw rocks at squirrels. And Angus plays 4D chess with squirrels.
No, and Angus doesn't do that either, but whatever.
I mean, Tim's the dude that swerves at cats on the road to hit them.
Yeah, Tim sucks.
Right, but Facebook doesn't seem to get that. But I know you listeners get that. You guys know Tim. You guys have a Tim in your world.
Yeah, our Tim makes our world much more complicated and just dumb.
Yeah, Tim is the reason that Steve guy just mutters dumb all the time. He's that reason.
Yeah, Tim's also like the king of gaslighting, which I also think is the most despicable thing a human can be.
Right, besides like a murdering, torturous guy.
Right, but gaslighting, whatever.
What is that anyway?
It's basically telling you didn't see what you saw with your own eyes, and then them telling you what you actually saw.
Well, that doesn't sound like the Webster's Dictionary.
Right, this is a beer in my hand, and I'm floating on a fucking river.
Well, I figured you would know since I can ask you any fucking baseball or movie question, and you got it in 4 seconds.
I just memorize useless things, I think.
And that's why you'll never be Batman, Dave.
Yeah.
That's why you'll always be Robin.
Yeah, it's the Dave and Angus Show, just so you know.
What I do know is you'll be able to tell me this. What year did the worst Batman movie come out in?
1997.
What year did Shrek 2 come out?
2004.
And what were the Rotten Tomatoes for?
Critics gave it an 89, and the public gave it 69.
The public 69, Shrek 2. That's nice. That's good to know.
You always got to go there.
Whatever. Let's tell them more about Spokane. What is there more to know?
Well,
should we tell them about the potholes?
Yeah, Spokane's got its potholes.
Should we tell them that the housing market's out of its mind?
There'd probably be some people that would be mad about it if you did.
And the drug problem in the tent city?
Right, well, any sizable community is going to have the problems that Spokane has.
We've been to a lot of cities, Dave, and apparently other cities have figured out the pothole thing pretty well.
Well, Spokane has weird fucking, climate. We're all over the place.
Yeah, just today I woke up, it was raining, then there was sun and hail, and then it rained again, and then, I don't know, some sort of mist with a thunderstorm, and then I guess it's supposed to be snowy tonight.
Now, 4 seasons is very difficult on roads.
Well, our government sucks at roads, and here's what I think we should do.
Oh, boy.
Shut up or I'll dunk you in the river.
Yeah, whatever.
We should pay for roads instead of giving the money to the government to do what the fuck ever they're doing with it.
Yeah.
We should give it to some companies.
Okay.
And like a utility.
What?
And pay for it monthly. Pay $12 a month to have nice roads that are lit up and heated, and they got cool shit. Probably connected to Google.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, but it would be better than whatever the government's just you need roads? Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
We're kind of busy having a lobster dinner, patting ourselves on the back. We'll get right to your stupid shit soon. Don't worry.
Well, some of that might not be stupid. I don't know.
Maybe the people that are listening to this, maybe where they live, their governments are kicking ass, man. Maybe they figured out roads. But we've given our government lots of times to try, and they have not done good any of them times.
Well.
So it's now it's time for someone else to try. And I don't think we can rent other people's governments.
No.
So we got to figure this shit out.
No, so pay for it like a utility.
If we can afford $20 for Hulu plus Disney, before the Illuminati broke the world. Before then, when we could afford things, we could afford another $11. Would you pay $11 more to have some roads instead of having whatever the... Who knows how much they take out of your taxes for roads, man? It's probably in a gas tax or some shit. It's probably just billions of dollars wasted on roads.
You're talking about $11 a month?
I don't know. I'm not running for office, but whatever.
Well, I don't know what that would end up being. Let's see.
What are you doing now?
I'm using my hands to do math.
Hold
on. In my estimation, if, a percentage of the population paid that every month, maybe $20 million a year.
All right.
I wonder if we could get good roads for that.
Under the Angus platform, you would have video game style roads, man. I'll give you lit up roads, man. I'll give you touchscreen roads, man.
All right,
and they'd
man.
fucking powder your butt for you if you needed it, man. It's just whatever you want.
Right, well, I thought you weren't running for office.
Well, I wasn't until I came up with this idea, and now I think I might.
Right, well, I'm not voting for you.
Will you be my campaign manager?
No.
Right, there's a lot of really good food in Spokane, whether you like fine dining or you like just like really cheap-ass burgers.
Now, Spokane loves its food.
Yeah, we have a chain of restaurants here called Zips that will fuck you up.
Now, if you want a big old greasy American
And
cheeseburger.
their fucking milkshakes will punch you in the dick.
Right.
And that reminds me, we have Dick's Hamburgers, which is also fucking a kick in the dick.
I mean, it's really good, yeah.
But we're sitting at Thrifty Scotsman in Spokane Valley, and, you know, this is what taught me to eat.
Yeah, they don't fuck around with portion sizes here.
No, they're like, here's your animal, topped with animal and more animal. Just name it and get the fuck out of here.
What are you talking about? That is what food is animal.
I was making the hand gesture, man, like more cow, and then more pig, and then more cow again.
Right, again, that's an audio recording device. It's not a video recording device. They can't see you.
The audience can see that, but they can hear the gestures, though, right?
Right, so Thrifty Scotsman is definitely one of my favorite places, too. They got big old burgers and a fun selection.
And like the name implies, they're very cheap, and they're very xenophobic towards non-Highlanders.
Okay.
Well, I think I got a lot of my eating chops for the food challenges from this place. I may not have won a lot of food challenges,
No.
but I've gotten close, man.
Right.
And I think this is where my training ground really started as a kid.
I've definitely seen you eat a lot of meat here.
Right? I'd put it in other ways, but that's fair.
Right, well, the Spokane Valley is another entirely different city, but it's kind of connected to Spokane.
Yeah, they probably get that since the name thing.
Right, but we're not going to be able to show you all the fun things Spokane has. It's really a big,
Mess.
fun, outdoorsy place.
Yes, very fun outdoorsy,
And
yes.
since most activities outdoors require Angus to be around squirrels, and this is not the time for him to be around squirrels.
Springtime Spokane squirrels can be a bunch of fucking dicks, man.
Right, that's what's going on, I'm sure. But we're going to take him fishing.
Yeah, I'm going on a boat, man.
If there's one thing Spokane has, it's access to a shit ton of nature all around.
Yeah, and if you can deal with a sloppy-ass, long, shitty, fuck-ass winter,
Yikes.
and potentially a smoke-ass filled summer,
Yeah.
the spring and fall are very nice.
Yes, they are. And summers are nice, too. And the winters are nice if you like winter stuff.
Yeah, if you like falling down mountains on pieces of wood and shit, which apparently people do.
Right, well, we're going fishing, and every time I go fishing with him, I end up having to fucking worry about falling in the lake because he wants to push me in the fucking lake because
Yeah,
he thinks it's funny.
More of a push.
But this time I'm not going to fall in the lake because I've got a plan.
Oh, you got a plan, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll backfire on me, but we'll see.
God damn. Nobody said there was going to be annoying-ass fucking birds out in the butt crack of dawn doing this goddamn fishing shit, David.
Right, well, you haven't stopped bitching since we've been out of here, so.
Well, it kind of feels weird. This boat feels too small, man.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to make out? Are we going to go have dinner and I'm going to push a meatball towards you and you're going to, like, chew on a fucking spaghetti and we're going to make out?
I mean, if you want to, we can. I mean, if that breaks the ice for you.
Right, well, there's something about drinking beer in the morning if you're fishing. That's legal, right?
I've never seen legality stop you from drinking before.
Fucking want to avoid the lake police, man. You know what I mean?
Well, that's right. You've been arrested on this lake a couple times. I forget that.
I was in a much sportier and roomier boat, I would say. But yeah.
Are you even allowed on this lake?
I don't know, but by your foot there, will you pass me the shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't caught shit. We've been out here for fucking 25, 30 minutes now.
Well, you won't shut up, so I mean, there's that.
Well, we are doing a podcast, Dave, so there's that.
Well, we can push record and push off whenever you want. I mean, you can't because you can't figure that fucking shit out, but whatever.
Well, this motherfucker should have a green light, man, so
it's
it knows.
red.
I mean,
It's
that's what
it's red.
Go means green.
Red means record.
Can't someone make a recording device for an Angus for a green? We want the green.
Right, well, I'm sure there's an app on your phone that you could record green, whatever.
I want this fucking thing to have green.
Right, well, the fish can hear you and they think you're a dipshit.
Oh, gee, as you say that, man, motherfucker, look at this.
Yeah, I see it.
We had a buddy out here fishing, man, and he was catching all sorts of shit out here. I'm going to catch me here. Yeah, baby.
Yep, there you go. They got something. Oh, shit, I got something, too.
Fuck
Hold
you.
on.
Fuck
Hold
your
on.
something.
Yeah.
No, my something.
No.
My something's better.
We can both have something.
me,
Just
me.
Relax.
Me.
You just...
Mine. Well, minus the shitting off the side of the boat, I'm pretty much a huge fan of fishing.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
You didn't bring very much beer.
That's probably why it turned out better than I thought it would be.
Because I didn't get shit-faced and push you in the lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's been relaxing anyway.
Yeah.
We've caught several fish, man. It's fun, but we're not keeping them to eat or anything, so
No.
we're just throwing them back.
Yeah.
It's really kind of an interesting idea when you think about it.
What?
We're just out here fucking with fish, man.
Right.
I mean, I guess we're practicing fishing for when the Illuminati come.
God damn
But
it.
really, we're just like, fuck you, fish.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa, goddamn.
That guy jumped at you.
Yeah, my hook's over there, dickhead.
That was a pretty good size fish.
But like I was saying about the Illuminati.
I'm going to roll this thing over a little bit. We're getting way too close to this.
Yeah, row the boat, man.
I don't like seaweed or whatever the fuck this shit is.
Well, we're not in a sea, so it's probably lakeweed. I guess it's lakeweed.
That doesn't sound right either.
Whatever. But like I was saying, you know, imagine being a fish and just chilling.
Yeah.
And then somebody grabs you or one of your buddies and they're like, boom, and you're gone, and then you're up in a world where you can't breathe, and your lip hurts and shit, and they're punching you in the face or something, I don't know, whatever, and laughing at them, drinking beer in their face and shit.
What?
And then they pull the hook out, and they'd go, yeah, fuck yeah, take a picture or some shit, and then you're back in the water, and you're like, fuck, what the, who does that?
Well,
I mean, do we do that to any other creature?
I don't think so.
And the fish just telling his buddies about it, like, dude, fuck, the guy just pulled me out the water, but my lip just fucked up, hurt like shit.
Right.
And then I thought for sure I was dead, and then they, just laughed at me. Yep. Stinky-ass beer breath, threw me back in the water. But there's got to be a chance we've caught the same fish more than once here, man. So he's back like, they did it again. Man, I fell for it again. Those tasty worms.
They can't deny them.
All right, avert your eyes. I got to take another dump over the side of the boat.
Yikes.
Brown trout coming through. All right, we're at one of the people's landmarks here in Spokane. It's called Jack and Dan's.
I'll agree with that, yeah.
It's a little hole-in-the-wall pub that was once owned by a man who would go on to have a son who would play in the NBA, who would become a Hall of Famer.
Now, John Stockton's dad used to own this bar.
Yeah, and it's only a beer piss arc away from where they play basketball in the kennel.
Did you just say a beer piss arc?
Yeah, you know when you're pissing outside and you get a good arc on it?
And you used that to measure distance.
I did.
And you thought all of us would understand you.
You did. Some of them did.
Well, you don't
we don't question the powers of an Angus.
Right. Well, we can't talk about Spokane without talking about Gonzaga basketball.
I mean, I could talk about Spokane without bringing it up, but I guess I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's very important to the city.
Well, I think most people don't give a shit, to be honest. I mean, I think the giant percentage of the city of Spokane are like, yeah, that's good. Good job, kids.
All right.
Nice job. Well done.
That's fair.
Good job on the free throws. 18, 19, 20-year-old.
We get it.
But the other problem is, man, it's like half the city's yelling at those kids when they're not doing good.
No.
They're like, that motherfucking 18-year-old missed a free throw on purpose because he hates me.
Right, well.
And he doesn't like what I like.
What are you talking about?
Think about all of college sports, man. People get really amped up about their teams and shit.
Yes, they do.
These are like young people out there, dude.
Right.
You know, shooting free throws, and there's a bunch of adults out there like, boo, you piece of shit, I hope you die.
Sometimes.
And they're like, I just came here for the free educationals.
Okay.
There's like newspapers and magazines that are like, let's interview this kid about what he thinks about the world. And he's like, I could do without the people telling me I should die. I'm 18 years old trying to shoot a free throw, man.
Don't get mad at the kids.
Or some of them are 19 or 20, so fuck them 20-year-olds. But the 18, 19-year-olds, man, they're just out there shitting themselves.
No, you're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about ever, and, it shows.
Whatever, man. Leave them kids alone.
Right, well, Spokane's a big fan of their basketball. They actually call us Hoop Town sometimes.
Well, we have a thing called Hoop Fest every year.
It's in the summer. It's the largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament, I guess, in the world. I don't know, somewhere.
It's certainly very nice.
Yeah, so when you combine the prowess of Gonzaga basketball
with the big 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
Yeah, plus we have John Stockton. He was from here, Hall of Fame basketball player.
So Hoop Town, they want to call this place. That's what some people want to call it.
Well, sounds good to me.
It's better than Methy Pothole Town, because that's what a lot of folks I know want to call it.
Right, so we're in the car here, and that's one thing you can do in Spokane is drive a fuckload, because it's a really big city.
Yeah, apparently not population-wise. I thought 17,200,000, a little different. But yeah, size of like city-wise, bigness-wise.
Yeah, we do lots of driving around here to get to anywhere.
Yeah, but we're headed to the Fox Theater so I can play my new song on their big-ass stage.
Right, and I've not even heard this song yet, and I don't know why they're letting you do this.
Because Angus knows people in this town, because this is the town where Angus is from.
Well, I know Zach knows the guy that runs the Fox Theater, but you're probably not in any kind of good graces with either of the people that I just discussed there.
Whatever, and Angus is going to play his music to the folk.
Wait, is this a show?
No, they're just letting me stand in the room for 3 minutes, but I get to bring my guitar.
Well, why didn't you ask me to play with you? I mean, we could have recorded it for the show.
And Angus wants to play the Fox Theater alone, Dave.
Well, okay.
Mainly because you don't know the song.
Well, we could play a song that we do know together.
Now, for this one, but for David,
just show me the fucking chords.
All right, here's how the song goes, but don't fucking criticize
I thought that was the reason.
All right, next stop will be us inside the Fox Theater, empty, because, they haven't invited an Angus to play here yet.
Well, it's a beautiful venue that holds like 1,800 people. I doubt they want you to come.
The world's missing out, and they're going to find out tonight. I guess this is my audition. I'm an audition to the folk there with this song right now. Cause it's the suction goat. Oh, a suction goat. No, it's a suction goat. He sucks, he's a fucking suction ass and goat. function, suction, go well no. It goes like a go well. What? He will tell you that the garbage that you carry is shit. Goats suck, suction, go. What do you think, man?
Yeah, get the fuck off the stage.
Yeah, that's probably fair. So you think the song you wrote the day before a gig called The Suction Goat was going to be your big shot at getting in that venue?
Well, it was either that or an Angus stew, but I don't know, man.
What about the songs that we've had that have been played around the world, like Ode to Congress?
Man, Angus doesn't live in the past, Dave.
All right, do you feel like we did any justice at all to our city?
Honestly, not really, no.
I really like Spokane. It has its problems.
It certainly has its jerk asses and jack wagons like anywhere else.
But I'm proud to call it home.
Yeah, man, they keep letting me out of jail, so I mean...
Well, thanks to the Dave and Angus Show staff, everybody at Skatcast.
Yeah, thanks to Steve, the guy that says dumb a lot. He does a lot of the editing here.
Yeah, producers Zach and Monique.
Yeah, all our bosses at Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon/Skatcast.
Yeah, we forgot to tell you about all the cool shit in Spokane, like Boo Radley is a really cool fucking toy store. You can go to the Davenport. It's the most Illuminati fucking hotel in the world.
Well, I don't believe in the Illuminati, but that certainly can't be true either, what you said.
And yet still I said it.
Yeah, there really is lots to do, especially if you like to go outside. We have the Centennial Trail, and there's beautiful things to look at. We have Mount Spokane and Green Bluff.
And there's tons of places to get the eats and the drinkies on.
Right, well, that's been Dave and Angus number 18.
Yeah, let me know how cool I am at info@skatcast.com.
Man, the guys at Skatcast.com promised that they'd get us a goddamn t-shirt.
Yeah, we see the download numbers. We know people are listening to our show. We deserve a damn t-shirt, man.
I mean, I think Tim got a t-shirt before we got a t-shirt.
Oh my God, am I bleeding from the eyes? I might be bleeding from the eyes.
Well, we hope to talk with you next week.
Wait, before we go, I know this was on your mind at some point, dear listeners. If you ever come to Spokane and you come to Riverfront Park and you look up the Suction Goat, don't stick your dick in the Suction Goat's mouth.
Yeah, that shit don't go well.
Trust in Angus today, and he'll save your life tomorrow.
Right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, punch your weekend in the dick for me.
What?
I don't fucking know.
It's Dave and Angus. Yeah. It's Dave and Angus.
I'm Angus.
It's Dave.
We're Dave and Angus.
Hosting the Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
Well, we've got some things to say about some shit. We'll sing some songs, do interviews, and pee against the wind.
It's Dave.
I'm Dave.
and Angus.
I'm Angus.
It's Dave.
He's Dave. I'm Dave. I'm Angus.
It's Dave and Angus. Hosting the Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
Yeah. Bing bong.